Very good afternoon and welcome to the 63rd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. And this afternoon's game, we will see Bangladesh taking on Goa. And this is going to be a very interesting game because both the sides are truly devoted to football. India, of course, has Goa, which is one of the most prominent states, have a rich history of football. Bangladesh also a country that loves to play football. The neighboring shares neighbors with West Bengal, which is another house. So the references are there, the stage is set, and here we will see these young women fight it out in order to progress in the competition. Bangladesh, of course, donning the green jersey. Their country flag also is green. Goa on the other side, as you can see, will be donning black and orange. Good opportunity here for Bangladesh early on. Shot is good, but the keeper was in the right position to address the issue. You're watching the Subroto Cup live and exclusive on Sportscast India. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow Sportscast on Instagram for the best of Indian sports. Currently watching the Subroto Cup, the live streaming partner, of course. The gold sponsor is LIC, partnered by Canara Bank, and the platinum sponsor is SBI, along with Central Bank of India. The coaches of both the sides will be hoping their teams can come off a victory here. And given the start of the game, given the caliber of both the teams, we can expect a close, tight encounter amongst these two teams. The coach for Bangladesh is Jaya, along with the manager Paritosh. As for Goa, it's a Christian along with Malakat, who's the manager. As play continues, I will read out the starting 11 for Bangladesh. As the ball is still in the Goa half, Bangladesh making moves but not getting one that could make the difference right now. Yeah, Bangladesh, we have Megla, Nanna, Mariam, Shoshti, Etiaka, Uma, Rhea, Sati, Ayont, Protima, and Mira. Whereas the Goa side, we have Delphia, Priyal, Vanya, Prarthana, Rachel, Nisha, Siddhi, Annalie DeCosta, Valina, Karen, and Nividya. Of course, there are substitutes on both the sides, and they will surely pay way into the game later on. 5 minutes into this match, no goal to separate these two sides. Bangladesh have attacked more or less as Goa look to settle into this game. Climate also looks very pleasant. I think in the morning there was a lot of rains in the same location. Two interesting matches though. We saw Sri Lanka lose to CISCE 3-2, a very close game. And prior to that, a landslide victory, one can say, for Assam, winning by 21 goals. I see a lot of support for both the teams on the live chat. Do keep it on and running. Do let us know who your favorite teams are and which players your favorite, who you especially rooting for. And shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for supporting Indian football and joining us here live on Sportscast India. Enjoying the Subroto Cup. A shot is put up there, but it won't test the keeper. Coach just letting his team know his team's on defense right now because Bangladesh are constantly attacking. Goa trying to sort their offense out and initiate those moves. Again, it's just turnover after turnover. And the possession is headed back to Bangladesh in most of the instances when Goa try to initiate any sort of offense. Will that be the first corner of the match? No, it won't. Goal kick, says the referee. And Delphia D'Souza, the goalkeeper for Goa, will take the goal kick. Referee has stopped play. We will know soon enough. He's asked them to take the goal kick once again. The referees for this game is Mr. Kishore. Oh, there we go, the first goal. Goodness gracious, that came out of nowhere. And Bangladesh take the lead 9 minutes into the game. This is what football can do. Goa had the goal kick. That's where we had stopped. At least with me. As I shifted my eye to identify our referee, Mr. Kishore, Bangladesh had the goal. We'll have the replay coming in soon. But this is a dynamic start. Dynamic start indeed. Goa have a lot of work to do. We're going to have to find a way to respond to that early surge from Bangladesh because they trail by a goal, but they have plenty of time. Mira is the goal scorer for Bangladesh, who's given her team the lead. And now Bangladesh will go on a bit of a stealth mode because they have a lead, but we've seen in so many games in this edition how a goal lead may not be enough because you're playing the Subroto Cup. The standards high, the stakes are high, and so is the competition. Goa now with the possession. She needs to just split it there. Oh, beautiful through ball. This is the ideal pass. Can she create something out of this? As she again controls it, makes that pass to her teammate. And the defense of Bangladesh immediately addressing the issue. Safe in the hands of Delphia. She has a bit of space there. Right now the defender covered it and did a good job, as Goa will have to be at their best, especially on the defensive front. The first goal was, I think, a long range, and we've seen so many long range shots in this edition. Defense may be good when the team goes right at them. This is the replay of the goal. And she had a go from outside the box, a spectacular shot. And she didn't need to control that ball to get that shot away. And a brilliant goal for Bangladesh. Safe in the hands of the keeper. She's charging in and holding on to it. A bit gutsy there, but it works. I absolutely love the support coming in. The chat box for your teams, especially for the Goan side. They are trailing. They're going to need all the support. But I'm sure it's not impossible. Just yesterday we saw the match between Punjab and Maharashtra, which was a 1-0 game up until the 50th minute. And after that, Punjab scored 2 goals to come back and win the game. So the curtains are enclosed, but it is important to stay in the game as Goa has upped their defense a lot more. And they are stopping the penetration at the middle itself. They're not allowing them to get the ball all the way to the D. And that does make a difference. But still, it's Bangladesh who continue to knock the doors yet again. Goa just struggling to weave their defense into offense. That's what the problem is. See, she's one player going in for offense and there's nobody to support forward or beside her. So when you're trying to advance the ball, you need to have options to make passes. Bangladesh seem to start all their attacks from that left side and then shift it on to the middle. Good job there to make that pass. Once again, it's just 2 players on the offense for Goa, and they cannot expect to go on about because when there's 2 players staring down at 3 defenders in front of you, there's the 4th one who comes from behind. Oh, tremendous support for the Goan girls here in the chat box. Do keep it on and running, and hopefully your team does manage to equalize soon. I'm sure Mr. Christian along with Miss Maleka will have a plan in mind against this Bangladesh team. But yeah, Goa is not pressing at all. We can see right now the throw-in is gone Goa's way, but before that, when it was Bangladesh's throw-in, which was a foul throw, there were no Goan players. So I think they're playing entirely on the defensive front. And it is understandable because of that caliber of attack that Bangladesh possesses. Oh, they're relentless on that attack. Bangladesh once again looking at an opportunity. Oh, it's a beautiful ball inside towards the left. She couldn't keep it in. It's out for a goal kick. Lot of work for the Goan woman with the gloves early on in this game. I couldn't say the same for the Bangladesh keeper. But that can change very soon. Goa now trying to get their offense on and running. But look at this. When Goa's initiating their offense, it's 3 of them. And you can see almost the entire Bangladesh side back on with them, putting the pressure, not allowing them to settle in. And when Bangladesh is on offense, once again, take a look at this. There's 5 players. And they do seem to have the numbers. She's come inside, made the cross, open shot. The keeper was off her lines. There was a good opportunity for Bangladesh to double their lead. But that is short-lived as the Goan defense not sleeping entirely, but not committing the costly errors as well. It's out for a corner, and let's see how this will unfurl. Fairly good corner kick there, but no player to reach up to that height and head the ball inside. It's still with Bangladesh. Cross coming in again. 2 similar attacking moves from Bangladesh. That's a good tackle, but still not able to hold on to the possession after that. That's going to go Bangladesh's way. And it's going to be a free kick from a rather compromising position. We could see her take a shot all the way to test the goalkeeper. And we've seen many free kick goals already in the Subroto Cup this edition. What's she got in store here? The wall is set. Goes for goal, but it's way over the post. And this is a breather for Goa. Goal kick once again, resulting in the possession of the Bangladesh players. Quick throw in. Bangladesh once again, they have the ball in the box. It's over the post, nothing to worry about. Okay, Viva Goa, Viva TKS. I like that chant. Of course, football is known for having a lot of chants. I'm sure if there was a crowd, there would be a lot of good chants coming in. I think that's the Goan culture with football. I've experienced it while I was on the commentary box for the Goa Pro League as well. That's going to go Goa's way, and perhaps a good opportunity for them to slowly initiate their attack. They trail by a goal, but they have plenty of time to change it up. But losing the possession on easy occasions like this is what's going to prove to be expensive for them. We saw how Bangladesh scored the first goal. So a team like Bangladesh is waiting for the opponents to commit that error as the centre back clears it out. Coach not happy with that. I think the first thing the Goan team should try and do is just hold on to the possession and rotate the ball a bit so that they get that confidence. Oh, that's beautiful dribbling. She gets past 3 players. This is spectacular stuff. And the ball control was there, but no support for her. She had a player on the left, but the direction in which she was going, she couldn't get a clear sight to give the through ball to her teammate. And that's the worry. I think Goa are hesitant to commit too many players forward, and that is proving to be difficult for the forwards to take the game up. She doesn't have support, but at the same time, it looks like Goa is worried about conceding one more if they commit too many players in front. That's going to go Goa's way. Number 7 for Bangladesh. She's quite fierce on the attack, especially from that right side. That's Sati Munda for Bangladesh. Beautiful dribbling once again. Oh, she's gotten past her. Unfortunately, couldn't keep the ball in. That's the captain, Belina Fernandez. Bangladesh trying to get that attack from the middle. This time, she comes in from the left, tips the ball over, and the second goal comes in for Bangladesh. Again, it was a defensive error that led to the ball reaching number 12 there for Bangladesh. That's Ionto, who was running in from that left wing. An easy finish for a smart one, rather, by just chipping the ball over the keeper. And Goa goes down 2-0. She'll have a go at the goal. Not a bad choice considering the height of the Bangladesh keeper. But it won't hit the target. Thank you, my friend Andre, for that. Belina Fernandez, the captain of Goa, will hope that her team can come back because Mahate has scored another goal and Bangladesh are up 2-0. This is the replay of that goal. Very good finish from her. She saw the situation and quickly chipped the ball before the defender caught her. It's going to be a free kick for Goa now. Apologies, a throw in. And we can see Goa now trying to commit a few more players on the offensive side. Slowly trying to work that offense are the Goan players. Once again, that's going to go in favor of Goa, and she can perhaps launch the ball inside. Costly error, and the Bangladesh player there trying to get that give and go going. Nevertheless, she holds on to the ball, plays it towards that left side. Nicely identified by the defender to stop it. She still has work to do though. Very good with the dribbling, and the weaving movement from Bangladesh is very good, although that is offside. Just take a look at that, the way the players move on the front. They make a pass and they're constantly moving. You don't see a player slowing down or standing in an ideal position asking for the ball. Good tackle there, but just not able to combine it with their offense. An interesting comment from Joe Mario. Goa need to hold on to possession. They give away a lot of possession. That's true. Spot on from Joe, because they haven't been able to settle into the game. Every time they get possession, they immediately give it away. It's barely a pass or two that takes place. And that could change the entire spectrum, because they do have time. There's plenty of time for the game to turn around. It's a good run. She makes that cross inside. Defense is quick on ensuring it doesn't find the player, but the keeper isn't too happy that that stop from Rachel is given Bangladesh another corner, which means Goa will have to be at their best once again on the defensive side. Almost getting the third goal there. Keeper was off her lines, and the Bangladesh player will be thinking she should have put that on. Sometimes it's those moments that give the opposition the motivation, but yeah, that interception won't last long. Goa once again have the ball on the offense, but the defense of Bangladesh equally relentless, not allowing the players to get through easily. And we would have to see a similar approach from the Goan defense. A couple of minutes will be added on to this as a shot is taken there, and it won't hit the target. Andre Braganza says Sir Christian, the coach of the Goan side, will give the best halftime talk. Would be something that the players will be looking forward to. And that's the idea of having a break in sport. There we go. It's moments like this that, negatively impact the morale of a team. Just throwing away possession just like that. We could see the coach's reaction to that. But like I was saying, the halftime break, or the reason why players in any sport have that break, it's for them to analyze what the situation is, how the opposition has come prepared, and to adapt to the conditions. Now the rain is coming in as well, which means conditions get a lot more difficult. And this is where the players are being put to the test, given the fact that they're playing the Subroto Cup, which is one of the oldest tournaments that has been played by almost all the current stars of Indian football. They've all gone through this phase playing the Subroto Cup. And here we are witnessing the future stars of Indian football. And Bangladesh, of course, playing it out here. The GD Goenka Stadium, this one, ground to be precise. Bangladesh now with an opportunity. They would want to finish this first half with one more goal. That would be ideal for them. But number 15 for Goa says not so easy. It's Nivedya with that stop. Throw in now for Bangladesh. She's going to throw it all the way inside. No, she isn't. We often see teams adapt to that. They throw the ball from the side all the way into the box. Nevertheless, the halftime whistle has gone. And it's time for Mr. Christian to go coach Carter mode, hopefully, as suggested by our friend. And hopefully that motivational talk will help Goa come back into this game as they trail by 2 goals to Bangladesh, who've been very dominant. And all through the 30 minutes, it was them who took charge of the game. Mira scored the first goal at 9 minutes, followed by Mahate's goal at the 23rd. 30 minutes are done. We have 30 minutes more to go. Do stay tuned on Sportscast India. We have the second half of this game coming right up.
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित.
Good evening and welcome back to this exciting encounter in the 63rd Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. And Bangladesh at halftime have a 2-goal lead against Goa, and they're looking to make that 3 early on in the second half. Oh, a fumble by the goalkeeper there, and the volley attempt is going to go. Bangladesh off to a flyer of a start. Goa will look to change things up entirely. Of course, they had a good word with all of their coaches. Perhaps that can change things up, as suggested by one of our viewers. Speaking of which, our viewers, do let us know in the chat box as to what do you think the final score of this game will be. interesting to see how yeah, initiate the comeback. I thought one goal is all they need in this first 10 odd minutes, and that could change things up. It would add pressure onto the opposition. That they're gonna have to get possession first, and when they get possession, they're gonna have to maintain it. Offside, says the official linesman did call offside. There we go. I'm sure Mr. Christian would have showered his words of advice to his team. They can't let go of the ball like this. They need to win the ball exactly like that. But if they lose it right after, Goa still trying to get that offensive front on and running. They haven't had a real shot at the goal yet. Keeper here hasn't been tested. Now it's a good chance. She needs to inflict a little more pressure. That's going to go Goa's way. There we go. What can they create out of this? Throw in will quickly be taken. She looks to find her teammate in the ball, but a good clearance from the defender there. See a lot of comments coming in. Thank you so much for joining us on Sportscast India, supporting the Subroto Cup. Do subscribe for more football action, and do follow Sportscast India on Instagram for updates on sporting action all across. That's a good ball inside. The player on that left flank trying to contain it, but the defender gets there first. The question in all of our heads is if Goa will make the comeback. Andre had mentioned earlier that after the pep talk at halftime, they will score 3 and come back into this game. So let me know if you guys think the final score of this game will be 3-2, or do you fancy a different final outcome in this match? Do let us know in the chat. Lara's checked in for Rachel. No foul there, says the referee. Ball is still with Goa. Not for too long. Back with Bangladesh. And look at this, the systematic way in which Bangladesh move on about. They hold on to the possession and they make those passes. They immediately switch the play up. They split the defenders. And look at this. A good run there on that left side. She gives the cross. Oh, that was a good move. The player's header coming in from that right side. She should have directed it downwards. It's not too easy to execute. Just over the post. And Bangladesh continue to express their intent to score a goal. Look at that. Just take a look at that. Bangladesh pressing constantly for the ball, and that's made things a little difficult for Goa. Players trying to initiate their attack, but that constant pressing from the Bangladesh players on defense has seemed to work. And Goa have not identified a way to respond to that. Shot at the goal was almost a slip up there from the keeper, but he didn't let that error come through. Possession is the key. Possession is the key. And we can see Bangladesh just holding on to the possession as much as they want. And with them having the lead, doing so will definitely add more pressure on the Goan girls. And a lot of you did mention in the comments that possession is something that they will have to get first. That's going to go Bangladesh's way. And they will look to create something out of this. Eti Akhtar with the throw. Looks to send that inside the box. It's still with Bangladesh. This is where the problem is. Almost every touch of a Goan player leads to the ball in the clutches of a Bangladesh player. Sheldon says 2-2. Alright, so does Ramona. It will be a draw. A couple of goals will be needed. And we have about 21 minutes of football remaining. Bangladesh trying to create something out of this. The cross attempted. Not too good there. And still the possession. They struggle to hold on to it. No foul, says the referee. And yet, the possession is still with Bangladesh. She goes for goal from distance, straight to the keeper. Standing on ground and holding on to it is Delphia. Just take a look at that, the goal kick. How well positioned the Bangladesh player was to head that into the offensive side. The referee has awarded a penalty. I think the players there, the two defenders of Goa, were trying to block the forwards path there, and in course of that, the foul was committed. It's Sati who's going to come in and take the shot for Bangladesh, and if she makes this, it could be game over. Where's Sati gonna go? Pressure's definitely on Delphia as well. Moment of nerves. And Sati holds her nerves. Went to the keeper's left. Nothing much the keeper could do as Bangladesh scored their third. And a perfect penalty from Sati. Dark Shadow says 3-0. She goes for goal from distance. It's probably the second shot taken by Goa. Both were on similar occasions. Indeed, Delphia is a very good goalkeeper. If you looked at how she has been collecting most of the balls that's come into the box, she's done a very good job. Even the first goal that she conceded was a stunner that came out of nowhere. And after that, a penalty is is based on luck. So all the players, for that matter, have done a good performance altogether. It's just that sometimes your opposition comes in so prepared and they have that team game on for them. And sometimes it's just about a day. Today might be your day wherein you're getting all those plays right. Nevertheless, plenty of time to change things up. It's not like we've not seen it in football. Will they get the fourth? No, the defense does well to stop that. Intending to go for the shot. Oh, she follows up with that shot. Credits to that Bangladesh player there. Her first shot wasn't quite off because of the defender who came in the way, but she immediately followed up with that shot, that too with her other foot. It's good to see. Top skill here. Calm and composed pass from the keeper to advance it for Bangladesh. And they will be a lot more calm and composed given the fact that they have a 3-goal lead. Played it onto the left. Flag stays down. Goes for the shot. Nicely navigated by Delphia to hold on to it. She gets past the first player. It's a good opportunity. She goes for goal. Perhaps had a dribble or two more in that. Or maybe should have considered the option on the right. That was a real good opportunity for Goa to derive something out of it. Apologies there for the technical issue. There's a bit of a rain that's happening at the venue. "12 minutes left to play." Of course, few minutes will be added on. Tremendous support for all the Goan players. And shout out to all of you who've passionately supported your team. We do appreciate it. I see a chant rather: "United we stand, united we score. King's pride, King's power. Fuel the passion, feed the dream, tackle with courage. We are Kings Football Academy, where champions are made. Wonderful. It's spectacular to see a community coming together always, through sport. And more power to the players as well as all of you back in Goa. Do appreciate your support to Indian football altogether and developing careers as well as lifestyles as Bangladesh now continue to attack in search of one more goal. We saw a shot earlier on which just went over the post. They still have possession. She wanted to go with that shot, but it took a slight deflection. Gets past that first player, makes that play onto the right, but the Goan player gets it. Looking to make that pass forward, but the midfield of Bangladesh also equally involved in their defensive fortress. It's a good run, but a good job by the defender there to add on that pressure, not giving the player that ample bit of a space. No support there, and she went for the shot, almost getting it through the far post. As a substitution will take place for Goa. Goenka will check into the game with 10 minutes remaining. Could she be the super sub that changes things up for Goa in this game? That's smartly done there. That far left side. Trying to advance the ball there. And now it's still with Goa as they look to move forward, but the defense of Bangladesh will clear it out. Prarthana was the player who was subbed out, and now for Bangladesh, he has a go, but the keeper has done a good job to stop the initial one. And the rebound, she decided to kick it forward as there was a player coming in. Even though the scoreline may say different, the Goan team has done a good job in terms of not letting the Bangladesh players go easy. They've had to work for every goal of theirs. And it's just a matter of confidence that the Bangladesh players have depicted throughout, especially on the offense. They've time and again taken a lot of shots. And the possession, of course, that's the discussion. A lot of support coming in for the players. It's a very true fact that this is an international tournament and these young girls are up against a very good team, as rightly said by all of you. Of course, the future is bright for so many of them, and we will see them progressing onwards and upwards in their careers. It's a beautiful kick to advance the ball. But credits to the entire defensive unit altogether for Bangladesh. That's been very good. They've pressed for the ball constantly, and there was not even a single moment, in spite of having the lead, that they decided to sag back. She goes for goal. Oh, what a shot! A brilliant goal coming in for Bangladesh. The fourth one. It's a spectacular one. And doesn't look like it's counted. That's why the players weren't celebrating. Couple of substitutions are lined up for Bangladesh and also for Goa, which means more players getting game experience of the Subroto Cup International Tournament. Fatima and Titi will come in for Bangladesh. Chahak Goyal will come in for Goa. 5 minutes left to play. And the teams will just try and get something out of this game. From Bangladesh's perspective, a goal maybe to add on to their overall tally. As for Goa, they would love to score one. She decides to take a long ranger. She almost found one of her teammates, but the defense of Goa is doing a good job there. A left-footed shot followed by another, and that's going to go Goa's way. It's a right call by the referee. Bit too fierce there on the player. And I like Kapil's comment there. TKS can try a long range shot. Indeed, I'd mentioned it earlier. Given the height of the Bangladesh keeper, not saying that she can't get to it, but it does get a little more difficult. We've seen a lot of long range shots unfurl here at the Subroto Cup. Looking to play that forward, but the keeper will hold on to it. Once again, immense gratitude to all of you viewers who've joined in the course of this game. You're absolutely among the best of online viewers we've had across all the participants. So there are quite a lot of states and teams that's participating, and they all have viewers tuning in to support the teams, but nobody does it like you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in and making this game a lot more interesting for all of us by sharing your inputs, supporting your players and your teams, and of course contributing to Indian football this way. And that's the true intent of Subroto Cup. Our chief guest, who is present there at the venue, we did get a glimpse of her earlier. Bangladesh trying to score one more. That should be the fourth goal, but offside, says the referee. And I was mentioning the chief guest who's present at the venue. She hails from Goa. She's an Indian football legend, Miss Yuvina Fernandez. I said Miss Yuvina Fernandez. Apologies. She's a wing commander of the Indian Air Force. She's an Indian football legend, and she's the only Indian to have refereed a FIFA World Cup final. She did so for the Under-17 Women's World Cup back in 2016. She has 20 years of experience as a FIFA referee and truly a legend of the game. And it would be a big deal for all these young women to be in the presence of such a legend. She's also hailing from Goa. Was the contribution from Goa to Indian football. She trains referees currently, and she's there to grace the occasion here at the Subroto Cup. Bangladesh now will try a few more shots at the goal. We can see all of the Goan players back in the defensive lines. Last minute of play here. Few minutes will be added on as well. That's well controlled, but couldn't get that pass forward to a teammate. And I think that's another aspect with regards to what Goa's missed out on, is that when they try to advance the ball, there's no movement. It's more of a stagnant receiving of the ball, stagnant play. You need to see a little more of advanced passes coming in, advanced movements, as 4 minutes will be added on to this game. 4 more minutes of action packed football. It's a good pass to find a teammate. Good job by the defender to stop that initially. She tries to clear it. Goalkeeper launches it to the middle. And now Goa with the ball. Hmm. Bangladesh trying to get their fourth goal. She has some space. She goes for the goal, but not able to direct that shot towards the goal. Keeper just passes it to a teammate who plays it in front. No foul there. Play on, says the referee. Good interception. As Goa will try to make one final play. Looking to get that through ball, but the defense of Bangladesh, the four of them, are just too good and vigilant. And there are many plays where you'd see a defender of Bangladesh running in and intercepting the ball and advancing it to the forwards. That's allowed them to go on about in the offense. Is she onside? Nevertheless, keep on to it. Good tackle coming there. Looking to get that past the captain, but she is very good on that defense. Captain of Bangladesh, the centre back. Into the last minute of play here in this matchup in the Subroto Cup. Through ball attempted, but the keeper will hold on to it easily. And she rolls it forward. 40 seconds for Bangladesh to score one more if they intend to. Well, they can continue to intend to, because that's all they can do. It's gone out of bounds. Last few kicks of the game, and the whistle could be off any time by the referee signaling full time, as the ball is still in play and Bangladesh are adamant on getting one more. She makes that pass to her teammate. She intends to go for it. And now Goa advancing the ball. And there we go. The full-time whistle is blown. A 3-0 victory for Bangladesh against Goa here in the 63rd Subroto Cup International Tournament. And a very good performance from both the teams. Of course, Bangladesh relentless, very dominant throughout the game. But to the team from Goa, TKS Goa, it's never to have won but to have fought well. Beautiful performance by both the sides as a wonderful game of football comes to an end. Thank you so much to all our viewers for joining in once again. You guys were absolutely amazing. And do stay tuned on Sportscast India. Subroto Cup action continues. This is Ryan James signing off. Have a nice day.